It is simply amazing, people. The results of not stopping at the bottom Peter pit when you have to work the next day at the Charlie Foxtrot. I'm refreshed. I'm recharged. I'm fired up. And I'm just getting started. On Friday the 19th of March, 2021, payday for the crew. Let the weekend begin. Alright, people. I'll be playing 2 short snippets, sound bites, if you will, of Kary Mullis. And I'll link the 2 very short videos below in pinned comments. You know, not a day goes by when talking to some sub of mine to this channel, I ask if they checked out the link on a particular video. All too often, people, and very unfortunately, I get nope. And the reason given, I didn't have time. I don't get it. I just don't get it, people. The job of a flexible, fluid, extremely humble messenger, hey, that's me, is to shout from the wall, hey people, your effing houses are on fire. And you don't have the time to even check it out? Strange indeed. Alright, let's start it out. I think many of you know who Kary Mullis was, but let's go to Wikipedia, source of all knowledge. Kary Banks Mullis, December 28, 1944 to August 7, 2019. Yeah, he died. He died just before the Mona Corona struck. Was an American biochemist in recognition of his invention of the polymerase chain reaction, the RT-PCR technique. Ever heard of that test before, people? Shared the 1993 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with Michael Smith and was awarded the Japan Prize in the same year. Okay, so now we know who he is. I think most of you already did. A couple of videos here. And I am going to start out with this one, with my advanced computer skills. The audio quality might be a little poor, but that's why I'm linking them. Here we go. First one. Pay close attention.
I want to ask Mr. Kary, how do they misuse PCR to estimate all these supposed free viral RNAs that may or may not be there?
I think misuse PCR is not quite. I don't think you can misuse PCR. No, the results, the interpretation of it. See, if you can say, if they could find this virus in you at all, and with PCR, if you do it well, you can find almost anything in anybody. It starts making you believe in the sort of Buddhist notion that everything is contained in everything else, right? I mean, because if you can amplify one single molecule up to something that you can really measure, which PCR can do, then there's just very few molecules that you don't have at least one single one of them in your body, okay? So that could be thought of as a misuse of it, just to claim that it's meaningful. But the real misuse of it is that you don't need to test for HIV. You don't need to test for the other 10,000 retroviruses that are unnamed, also in the subject. See, somebody that's got HIV generally is going to have almost anything that you can test for because they have definitely been. HIV is a fairly rare virus. There's only 1 million of us out of 250, 300 million people in America that have that virus. So you have to get around. Either your mother had to have it and pass it to you, or you have to really be paying a lot of attention to people that do have it and paying only attention to them and get a pretty good chance of getting it that way. It's hard to get it, but if you have it, there's a good chance you've also got a lot of other ones because you've been in the market for you. It's been possible for you to get a lot of. To test for that one and say that has any special meaning is what I think is the problem. Not that PCR has been misused. It's like. It's not an estimation. It's a really quantitative thing. It tells you something about nature and about what's there, but it allows you to take a very minuscule amount of anything and make it measurable, and then talk about it in meetings and stuff like it is important. See, that's not a misuse. That's just sort of a misinterpretation.
Okay, still another minute and a half of that video. That will be linked below. But the thing to take home with this one, the thing for you to learn, hey, if you can't measure it, how do you know you got it? And if you found out you got it, why do you all of a sudden determine that it's harmful or detrimental to your health? Yeah, the RT-PCR people. I gave you a little break there. But like I said, link below are going to be both of these videos. Second one, I had to think twice about this one, people. This one could be dangerous to my channel. The life of my channel, if you know what I mean. Can't say anymore. I can't even comment on it. But you know what? WTF. I'm going to run the risk anyway. So here we go.
What is it? What is it about humanity that wants to go to all the details and stuff and listen? You know, these guys like Fauci get up there and start talking. You know, he doesn't know anything really about anything, and I'd say that to his face. Nothing. The man thinks you can take a blood sample and stick it in an electron microscope, and if it's got a virus in there, you'll know it. He doesn't understand electron microscopy, and he doesn't understand medicine. He should not be in a position like he's in.
Okay, I'm just stopping for a second, people. The person he's referring to is Dr. the good Dr. Fauci.
Most of those guys up there on the top are just total administrative people, and they don't know anything about what's going on the bottom. You know, those guys have got an agenda, which is not what we would like them to have, being that we pay for them to take care of our health in some way. They've got a personal kind of agenda. They make up their own rules as they go. They change them when they want to, and they smugly, like Tony Fauci, who does not mind going on television in front of the people who pay his salary and lie directly into the camera. You can't expect the sheep to really respect the best and the brightest. They don't know the difference, really. I mean, I like humans. Don't get me wrong, but basically, the vast majority of them do not possess the ability to judge who is and who isn't a really good scientist. I mean, that's the problem.
Okay, again, I gotta stop this video. God damn, the sound quality deteriorated immensely from when I first heard it to when I'm trying to replay it here. So again, I'm linking this video below, and perhaps you will have better luck to hear exactly what he's saying here. Very important points. And there's a moral to the story too, especially this last video. Ask yourself, do it for you, selfishly. What tools do I bring to the table, regardless of the topic at hand? Be it the Mona Corona, nuclear energy, true economics, stratospheric aerosol injections, what have you. That enable you to sift the shit from the bullshit, people. If you're honest with yourself, and I hope you are, because you know what? You can lie to me. But why are you lying to yourself? You must conclude, not too many tools. And of the few tools you do bring to the table, not very good tools. And yet you hold strong opinions and beliefs. Again, amazing. Strange indeed. Alright, people, time to move on. You know why. I'll tell you in a second. Oh, by the way, there is a vicious rumor, a vicious rumor if it's true, that the toxic twins might attack the bottom feeder pit. And who are the toxic twins? Well, you know Murray's one of them. Anytime he shows up, it gets toxic quickly. And I don't like to disclose names, so we'll just use an initials for the other part of the two toxic twins, and that is BF. So, to be warned is to be advised, forewarned. I'm going to have to go investigate, see if they strike tonight, like it's been rumored that they might. In the meantime, people, I got stuff to do.